Now, I had planned to ignore this Novak Djokovic tennis circus because I see it as pure theatre that only makes the Australian government look more ridiculous than it already did.
There will be no removal of masks to consume alcohol outdoors. So you will no longer be able to remove your mask to drink a cocktail at a pop-up beer garden on a footpath as part of a pub crawl.
This, though, I have to say, has now reached new levels I really didn't think it was, because the Aussie government have essentially admitted that it's not about health. Yes, the reasons why Novak is dangerous to them is not because he might infect anyone with anything, no. It's because people might not listen to the government narrative if they don't arrest and remove him, from what I can tell. In fact, that's literally what they said to the court, as you're gonna see. Now, this is obviously batshit crazy regardless of how you feel about him coming over there or anything like that, but then again, let's be honest, that's what Australia have been doing for the past 2 years. I mean, the Immigration Minister, Alex Hawke, actually said this when justifying the action against the world's #1 tennis player. He said to the court Djokovic's continued presence in the country could foster anti-vaccination sentiment and even spark an increase in civil unrest. When what I would say will do all that is the bullshit that the governments are coming out with, and let's be honest, cracking down on protests is only going to create more and more and just piss people off even more. But yes, he actually said that, as you will see. He didn't go to court during a pandemic saying this man could infect people, no. He went there saying our narrative is hanging by a thread and we are now shitting ourselves that Novak Djokovic being here might help smash it completely. This, like I said, proves it's not about health and instead it's about power and control. I mean, shit, the Morrison government tried to deport him last week and failed thanks to the court system before turning to executive powers to declare him a threat to public health. Not because he will infect anyone or make them sick, but because he shits all over their entire narrative, as I've said. Here, though, I think you can see that the Australian penal colony is back in full swing, it would seem. They already have the camps after all.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors. Slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires. And that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going and we are glad to be going. We're off.